Welcome back to the Dungeon Master Academy series, Mastering the Realms. I'm Dungeon Master Jeff, and this is part 3 of Rock, Paper, Pistols, where our adventurers are caught between two warring factions on the Rock of Brawl. They are looking for the final key to open up the mysterious lockbox. We pick it up with the party entering the Kyriakis' headquarters. They're the bad guy, after smooth talking their way past the bugbear guards. What could possibly go wrong?
The interior of the building is filthy. Members of Michaela's cell are literally gathered around. So in the middle of this area, you see a 14-year-old looking boy.
Right.
Walls are marked with graffiti, and the wings of the Kyriakis are scrawled with names and exploits who have lived here. You see a chubby 14-year-old boy in the middle of the room, surrounded by bugbears, gnolls, and lycanthropes.
Oh my god.
All of the monsters seem to be listening intently to the child. You see the child direct the gnomes to the upper floors. As the child turns its head towards to lead the gnolls upstairs, you see keys dangling around the child's neck.
This 14-year-old has beaten anyone who's ever come at him in a fist fight?
He's accomplished.
Seems to be the way.
Sorry, the guard just said that Michaela was a woman. You said
No,
this
Michaela's
14.
a dude. Michaela's a dude.
I've heard both pronouns, so I'm maybe not.
We'll go he, him, her, both.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So you can see her, him, the 14-year-old chubby kid, walking 4 gnolls up the stairs. The house is 40 feet by 60 feet, has 3 floors. The ceiling height's about 10 feet. The walls and doors are dilapidated and cracked. Many of these cracks are about an inch wide or larger. Hallways are about 10 feet wide, many of them littered with rubbish and debris. The interior of the building lacks light of its own. However, light filters from the outside through grimy, stained window slits, cracks between the boards and the nails that are broken window panes, casting pitches of dim light within all around. Within the first floor as well, you see a large common area, a dirty kitchen, and a windowless storage room. As she starts leading the people up, she notices you come in, kind of looks at you and ignores you, and walks everybody up to the second floor. What would you all like to do?
Did it look like they had any sort of a teardrop-shaped key on them or on their necklace?
Give me an insight.
Okay.
Or
Just to be
perception.
clear, were we all granted entrance to the guild hall here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see that necklace, you get a good look at it with your 20 insight.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the same shape.
Okay.
It looks like an actual key.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Probably make key to the buildings or probably the storage room where the key we need is, most likely. Instead,
bathroom.
out of gaming the system.
So you're all on the first floor. You see it's covered in like gnolls, a lot of evil creatures kind of moping around, eating random stuff off the ground. It's very dirty and slimy. What would you like to do?
Do I see the guy from the inn anywhere?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
What about the werewolf from earlier, Villas?
No. But there are 2 other floors to this as well.
That's fair. Is there a
Oh yeah, he did
bar?
say it was a three floors.
Yeah. Sorry, is there a what?
Like a bar? There is a bar, right?
Yeah, we'll call it a bar. Yeah, as is. Yeah, we'll call this the bar at the back there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go hang out at the bar.
Okay. It's one of those self-serve dealios. There isn't like an actual bartender there. It probably used to be a tavern way back in the day, but the clamp has taken it over and uses it as more of a hostel.
Okay.
So now that we're in here, has anybody started like noticing us and been like, who are these guys? Who let them in? Or is it kind of like, because you said most of the people in here are, well, there's the 14-year-old who I'm assuming is human.
Yeah, he's in human.
And
Human
then we
looking,
have
yeah.
bugbears,
Yeah.
gnolls, and other lycanthrope people.
Yeah.
So we clearly do not fit any of those descriptions. So.
But you could, in theory, be a lycanthropy in your
Oh,
human
that's
form.
fair. That's fair. So nobody's really noticing us and
I mean,
like
2 of us
being
are
suspicious.
birds.
And a lot of you can tell the vibe. They're pretty comfortable in their own spaces.
Oh, that's fine.
Right. You know that they do have 2 bugbears on the outside, and nothing. There's been no commotion or no alarms raised per se.
All right.
There hasn't been anyone. You guys didn't fly through a window or try to break in or anything like that. So you, it's like, you see a lot of people coming and going, from this place, like coming in and coming out, whether it be gnolls on lizards or anything along those lines. So it's not uncommon for people to be coming in and out of here. If there was a disturbance or violence at the door, this would be a much different situation.
All right, so why don't we just look around a bit and see if we can see anything that might look like a safe or a storage area where they might keep some stuff.
I'm gonna try and like mingle with the other assorted lowlifes and see if I can like ask people like, well, interesting things with the gnolls in the bedroom. Like, just try to get an idea of what's going on. Like, so like, what's the program tonight? What's the entertainment tonight?
Oh my God! Can Stage Left please perform something?
I want to hear what the performance is.
I haven't done anything yet.
I know, but you're about to. I can tell.
What? No, I'm late. I'm getting the lay of the room first.
There's a stage like right
we
here.
can hear like the scenic. The cameras have changed angles. There's music swelling in the background. Clearly, there's about to be a musical number.
Right.
Oh my God.
Stage Left, as you are, give me. You've done your insight. You kind of got the lay of the land here. You see behind the bar, there is one door that is closed that nobody seems to be coming in and out of. All the other doors, everyone, there is another set of doors, we'll call it here. If Roll Tenant lets me do it. One of the doors here, but that door, this door here in the blue that I'm kind of almost circling, that is the one that is closed that no one comes in and out of.
I am no longer seeing your movements on Roll20. Sorry, I apologize.
The door was over here. Wait. There.
There. Yeah, that's the one that I pinged. Okay,
I'm gonna just refresh my Roll20 because it seems to be lagging.
Are you on the wrong layer? If you ping on if you're not on the layer we're on, we don't see your pings.
I'm also gonna refresh.
Yeah, it's just laggy. It's just laggy right now. That's all it is.
Stop fiddling with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all on the same layer. We're all in the BBEG headquarters. Where we're supposed to be.
So if there's going to be a musical number, I want in. If not, I'm good to start going maybe up to the second floor to look around.
That sounds great. Do you require backup or are you good?
Well, if I'm lead vocals, I'll need some backup, but otherwise, I think I'm good.
I feel like we're gonna need the keys to get into this door, so.
Yes. Well, also, Professor Fingers, I'm not wanting to assume, but I do assume you are a lockpicky type of guy?
Hence the name. Yeah.
There you go.
I could give it the old Candlekeep try.
Who needs keys when you've got Professor Fingers?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
however,
Who
we'll
needs
need
keys
a
when you got these
distraction. I'm
guns?
not just going to try and lockpick this thing with everyone looking at me.
Yeah, we need distraction.
okay, well, did somebody want to maybe let me know that? Like, I'm trying to play the game here.
Well, here.
All I said is I went to the bar.
Hey,
We've got
we
two
were talking
potential
musical
stages.
number.
Yeah, we've
We're
got two.
talking out of game. I'm asking in game. Does someone want to let my character know?
I'm going to approach Stage Left and say, would you be able to give one of your enchanting melodies? Perhaps enthrall as many people at the bar as possible?
All right, so Stage Left will look at Professor Fingers and yell, falafels! And then he'll start walking towards the stage.
Yes.
God bless that bird.
So as he starts to walk towards the stage, he's going to start up now. I am a terrible singer, so I'm not going to sing. So this is a rough and tumble.
Hang on.
Yeah.
As I see this breaking out, I feel really upset that I got left out of the last one because I'm a trained performer as well. And I sort of come over to you and I'm like, I got this one.
Okay.
I got it. Falafel. Because I don't know what that reference is for, but I keep hearing you say it, so I just sort of say it to you, like, have a seat, falafel.
All right, I will sit back at the bar and say falafel back at you. I've been put in my place.
And then I sort of come over to the side here, and I start doing like basically like a sort of a We Will Rock You kind of drinking song, where it's something that's going to involve a lot of stomping and clapping. Because I got the pole arm, it's a lot of like tapping on the floor, and so I'm like, you guys know this one? And it's like,
Oh my God.
Cheers for golden glory.
Do
Lift those cups.
my little
Put them to your
buttercup.
lips. Drink that beer. Tap, tap, tap.
Oh my
And
God.
I start something that's repetitive and rhythmic to get people watching me for the rhythm,
Yes.
participating with both hands, or at least with one hand by clapping or banging on the table. and again, it's going to be loud, so everyone will be hopefully making noise and looking this way.
Mhm.
And I just start going over and over again, something very basic and rhythmic. I don't have a great charisma, but I am trained and perform, and I am trained in proficiency with percussion instruments. So that's
I will
sort of what
try
I'm
to
sort of like a Blue Man Group is sort of where I'm trying to go with this.
I will try to assist. I'll give the aid action by casting prestidigitation whenever he smashes his staff on the ground and making it a louder bang.
Okay, give me
I am a
Give me a
Ragnar
backup.
fan. I stand Ragnar. This is great.
give me Ragnar. Give me a performance check at advantage because you have people helping you, and you gave an amazing description of what you were doing.
All right, come on. Got to make up for the 0 I rolled earlier.
Right?
Ooh, a 9 with advantage.
Nice.
Hey, barbarians aren't good at many things.
Hey, you did tell me you got this. It's a good thing that my 6
Yeah,
performance can help you.
Hey, 9's better than an 8.
That's true.
Your timing is just off. Like
It's
you
the
just,
Kangoo. It's
you-
the Kangoo's fault. He's screwed up my rhythm.
It's
you
definitely the bard's fault. You're right.
yeah, it's like you're trying to get the clap, but you're like off a beat. You're like, yeah, 1 and 2 and 3, and all the gnolls start kind of looking at you, going, "What the?" And
But
like,
they are looking at him.
They are looking, but it's more in the, oh my God, is that terrible? The giant lizards that are kind of floating around and the lycanthropy start howling at the moon, if there in theory was one, and joining in, like trying to at least get you some rhythm. The 2 bugbears from the entrance kind of peek their head in, going, "What is that noise and the racket?" So as bad as your
It's a distraction.
yeah, as bad as your performance is, everybody is looking at you right now.
All right, I'm just going to kind of quietly slip behind the bar over to that door and see if I can work my magic on it.
Okay, weren't you doing a performance?
Not him.
No, they were doing a performance. They were doing it to do a distraction. So,
So
Professor
Ragnar
Fingers.
and stage left are performing. Professor Fingers is picking the lock.
Okay, so
And he's a gnome, so I don't even know if you'd be able to see him on the other side of the bar.
stage left, give me a performance check as well then. If you're joining.
Yep. I was doing the prestidigitation aid.
Yeah, let's see if the fireworks help everything out. Oh, thank God.
Ooh, good.
Save.
Then I go over to Ragnar's ear and in his own voice, I go, "Sit down, I got this."
So you can see him struggling with the rhythm of keeping
Yeah.
beat and keeping time. So you start kind of like shooting off the fireworks as to where they are actually supposed to be within the song of the rhythm and keeping 4/4 time for him. You can see everyone else going. The light bulb goes on in the really dumb Noel's head of like, oh, and then everyone starts clapping together in unison. The gnolls start taking their staves and start smashing them into the ground to make an even louder sound. The whole place is echoing now of this one sound of your big "We Will Rock You" beat. Professor Fingers, please give me thieves' tools.
Can I just roll a sleight of hand because it's the same number? It's my glove proficiency, dexterity, and gloves of thievery.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
You're proficient in thieves' tools, obviously. So
Yes.
yeah. So it's as intricate as this lock is. You're a master of locks at this point, even being 3rd level. You ram your kind of like your skeleton key in. You take your one finger on the bottom. You feel the tumbler kind of tick, 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 and you open the door.
Okay.
It is unlocked now.
Can I open the door and slip into the space? And anyone else in the party, I assume if you're watching for this opportunity?
Yeah, I was hanging back, and I can
I'll give you
slip in with Professor.
I'll give you
Fingers.
I'll give you a thumbs up and quietly open the door and just so I can slip inside of it.
Okay, you slip inside the storage room, which is on the 1st floor. There's very few items of interest. It's like old, grubby, like some old Caith beans that have been like overripe and non-edible at this point. A lot of gruel and just like trimmings of like orcs and human body parts that the gnolls and everyone else have been eating. It's all pretty gross in there. You do see some pieces of silverware. You dig through and you do find a couple of gems in a box on a shelf that you can worth about 125 gold pieces.
Okay.
You do see a potion that is tucked away behind some rat.
I'll grab the potion too.
Okay. You see a potion.
Fingers will grab the potion too.
It's labeled as well, and there's like 3 X's on top of it. You found it behind the rat poison.
What does the label on the potion say?
3 X's.
3 X's.
Oh.
It's porn.
Drink that.
Oh, great!
It's a potion of porn.
A potion of porn.
I just
Potion of vitality. Come on.
X card. Triple X card.
I gotta remember that one. And you do see on one of the shelves a strange rock that's eerily similar to the other keys that you have found.
Sure. Let's take it. I'll take it.
What color is it?
Blue.
Yay.
Take that, the potion, the gems, slip back out, and again, I'll give another thumbs up to Narcissa.
All right.
Okay, as you slip out, you see Michaela walking down the stairs, looking around at everybody, going, "What is going on?" And why? Like, it's very foreign to her because she's never seen anyone like clap and sing in her place before, in her hideout. And curious to see what the commotion is, and sees all of you at the same time and doesn't recognize you. Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
And this is a 14-year-old.
Yep.
Unlikely to be a pure human child.
I mean,
They either have some kind of artifact that lets them, like, punch people really hard, or they are
It could be like an avatar of something too.
Yeah.
That used to, or a chosen.
Sorry, at this point, have the people come out from the back room yet?
Yes, you can see them there.
Okay. Are they at risk of being detected?
Well, possibly. Like the song is still going on now.
Okay.
Right? Like so the song is still going on while this is kind of happening at the same time.
If Michaela is looking at this, I think we would use that opportunity to kind of like not be behind the bar before she notices us.
yeah, just slip out.
Okay.
You want stealth?
Wow.
That's what she looks like. That's Michaela.
I'm
She has-
terrified. Literally.
Just a 14-year-old chubby kid.
Yeah, that everyone else is
Puritans.
deferring to. Thus terrified.
I think the teeth mean this is a vampire.
I don't know.
Either
Or like
that,
a-
or they just have taijutsu because, like, that's okay too.
I'm just saying that would be a very good explanation for how a 14-year-old is knocking people out.
What could also be a badass werewolf or anything else like that?
Could be anything.
That's
She's
true,
getting
that's true.
very
Oh.
interview.
There could be teeth in the bottom too. Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to find out sooner or later.
Probably.
What would you like to do at this point? So you had 2 people kind of stealthily coming out there. We'll say your song is about to wrap up right now.
And,
I'm just
and
gonna wait until we're engaged. I'm just gonna. I assume I've sort of had a
Yeah.
seat there at that table, and I'm just gonna see how this plays out. I have an idea if things go wrong, but I don't want to be the one to start it.
Yeah.
so to confirm, though, the key has still not yet been found.
Yes, it has.
Oh, it
Yeah.
has
it
been
has.
found.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Sorry,
let's
I'm
just.
We
giving,
don't know
like,
that.
thumbs up
Well,
to everyone
yeah,
in the
Professor
bar. Like,
Fingers gave you a thumbs up on the way out.
All right, I say we just, slip out.
Okay, so the song comes to an end. The gnolls kind of clap if they, smash their heads a bit and put their spears into the ground and like stomp them a whole bunch. Michaela comes down, wandering down from the stairs, and says,
Oh, that was amazing. Great performance. Who are all of you, please?
We
As
are
the
a
ch-
traveling band of performers who came to rouse your troops. And we just thought you were super cool, and we wanted to, just let you know we're in town. If you want to come see our performance, we're going to be performing next week at the Flaming Portcullis, Tuesdays at 10 o'clock.
"Give me a persuasion check."
And also was not the plan that we decided on before we walked in here, but okay.
Nope.
We've already found the key though, so we don't.
Sorry,
need
did
another
we
plan.
say persuasion?
Yep.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Nicely done. I'm not even gonna roll on that.
Persuasion.
You are very
21.
persuasive.
Oh, well, traveling band of performers that has come here to entertain everybody. You realize you're in our hideout, right? Like, how did you stumble across us? We do believe
This
that...
is supposed to be a secret? Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah. We're just like, where is the coolest, like, most powerful people hang out? And they were like, oh, here. And we're like, awesome.
So in,
They're like, awesome.
That wolf guy told us to come here.
Yeah.
Well, villain. He
Valiant.
come here and perform.
He was talking about it
will
all
use
afternoon.
Villas's voice and say, "I'll see you at the hideout, right? I'll see you guys at the hideout, right?"
Yeah, like he was talking about it all afternoon. He was telling everybody on the street.
Oh, so you know Villas. Oh, let me get him down here. He's on the 3rd floor.
And literally she goes, starts going up the stairs to go and grab him. What do you want to do?
Let's
Run,
leave.
We are leaving. Marines, we are leaving.
Bye.
Well done. Like, well done, folks. Okay.
Does anyone try and stop us?
Well, it's she went up. Like, you've entertained the crowd. You haven't given them any reason yet, too, right? Like,
You've done nothing like violent.
no, and you've
As we're leaving, it's like, let's change costumes before the next number.
Professor Fingers is the only one left behind. Bye, Professor Fingers.
Sorry.
As Professor Fingers exits the door, you hear Michaela screaming from the 3rd floor, looking out with Villainous there.
Yes, that's them. Go get them.
And as you're running away, you see the bugbear looking up. They're kind of confused. They look at you guys are bailing on it, and you can see them flying behind you, trying to catch up with you.
So I'll yell back to her, say goodbye, Mikey!
Yakety sax music, and away we go.
We are so going to be assassinated.
Every 30 seconds as I'm running away. Mikey! That's my reaction.
So no encore is what you're saying?
No encore.
No encore performance. Okay.
They didn't tip, so they don't
It's
get
a
an
crappy
encore.
venue to play in. They don't even have a green room.
Don't worry, I
first taste
provided
is free.
I ensured we got a tip.
Don't eat yellow
125
snow.
Split 5 ways.
Last time on Rock, Paper, Pistols, our adventurers found themselves fleeing the underground, not so well hidden hideaway for the Kyriakis. They had all 3 of their keys in tow and were on their way back to the Combine to unlock the mysterious lockbox briefcase.
Awesome. That's great. Any other tidbits of information that are unclear or don't make sense within the storyline that you need to clarify right now?
I think I have a pretty good handle on it.
To confirm, nobody, not the Combine, not the Kyriakis, none of them actually know what's in this box. They just know they want to open it.
Correct.
So it could be full of Cheese Whiz or popcorn or edibles. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of
All
game.
right, to the
Out
Admiral
of game.
Bendau.
I feel like it might be like a Spelljammer itself.
I think it's a whole bunch of bills that this hippo has not paid in a long time. And he's just really embarrassed. So he didn't want anybody to know. And that's why he's trying to keep it hidden. Keep it
It's the
safe.
details of his Ponzi schemes.
So you're saying the dead hippo is a deadbeat dad, basically.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, he's clearly not the one raising his child. So
That's
yes.
why he gave it to us and told us to run. Because he's like, the bill collectors will go after them.
That's all the Kyriakis actually are. They're just government.
He's trying to hide his funds so he doesn't have to pay child support? Is that
That's exactly what they're...
Yeah,
Why do you think the aunt speaks so unhappily about this family? She's like, I have been saddled with this for years. I know it's not the child's fault, and yet at the same time, I'm resentful.
That's a way better adventure than what we're doing.
I hope the writer has heard that comment.
It's okay. So we're back. You have the lockbox. You have the 2 keys because the the clamp kept one of the keys and said to return to headquarters when you have them.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're doing.
Okay. So you head back to the Clam Combine. Agent Trost. I actually have some art for Agent Trost, so we'll show that. Agent Helga Trost. And you can see why.
Oh yeah, she got a nice jacket too.
Yeah, everybody, you see the similarities in all the jackets. This is great art, by the way. It's all original art by somebody. His name is Douglas Bushong. He's a great artist. He does all this stuff by hand. It's amazing. Yeah. So Agent Helga Trost meets you at the door and says, "Oh, you've returned. Do you have the other 2 keys?"
Wait, I thought we just needed one. Didn't we give one?
We took one back with us.
Oh, we did.
We took it
Sorry.
away.
We still
as
have
a,
the
like,
green key,
yeah.
and somebody just acquired the blue key.
That was
right.
me, and I present the blue key.
And I present the green one.
Oh, okay. And she ushers you all inside and locks the door behind you. Covers all the windows and takes you up to the 2nd floor, bypasses the cafeteria, and in case you guys want to get a snack there, to the 2nd floor to her offices. Once inside the offices, she presents the lockbox to you and says,
Okay.
and pulls out her 1 key, puts her 1 key in one of the slots.
Her key's red, right?
Sure.
Good. Thank you. OCD is appeased.
Yeah. Red, green, blue.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you have the other 2 keys. What do you want to do?
Put them on the box.
They
I
should
insert
have
the blue key into the lockbox.
Okay, so who's he?
Fingers inserts the blue key into the lockbox.
It fits very nicely with the other one that you've put in.
I think Ragnar has the other key, doesn't he?
Yep. I move forward, and Ragnar puts the other key in. Sorry, hang on. Who had that 3rd key? It was this Helga that we're seeing the picture of. She's in the room with us.
She put her key in first.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that. Okay, so then I'm putting in the 3rd and final key. So Ragnar steps up, puts the green thing in, and
All cast
hilarity
prestidigitation to make some
ensues.
fireworks.
And you're gonna do what?
I'll cast prestidigitation to make some little fireworks to ceremony.
Once the 3rd keystone is into the slot, the lockbox begins to whirl and click before splitting neatly along a hair-thin seam that wasn't there before. It opens up and a big cloud of mist comes out.
Uh-oh.
Correct, poison gas.
Everybody, no, I'm just joking.
Dirty laundry is what it is.
Cloud kill.
And everybody, you see a studded bauble in the middle of it.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
A glimmering, smoking rhinestone, as well as an ancient star chart. Agent Trost comes up, inspects the contents, and says,
Oh, are you willing to take on another mission?
Again?
Yes,
Yes. Do we
They
get
don't work
jackets?
for free.
this is true.
Absolutely, says Professor Fingers with whatever they use for dollar signs in his eyes.
she goes into the other pocket and pulls out another sack of gold or sack of coin and throws it at you. And says,
Why did they keep throwing money at us?
They
don't understand
I don't understand why more people don't throw money at us.
That
It
you can
seems
Just making it
perfectly
rain.
gingerly hand it to us.
No, the throwing makes sense. I am very off-putting.
All right, take 1d6 damage, bludgeoning.
Money was in there.
These are
Gold
coins,
heavy.
man. It's metal. It's a bag full of metal.
My dignity.
I don't work for less than 1d8 damage.
Agent Trost goes and says to you all,
I hope you can find out more information about the bauble and the star map. I promise I will take the lockbox from here, because now it's empty, and I will distract the rest of the Kyriakis. Because it's empty, they will chase me thinking they're the lockbox. Well, you can secretly find out more information about the bauble and the star map. I believe there are 2 locations that you can check. One being the temple with all the priests, and the other, have you ever heard of Elmander's Star Chart Emporium?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we go way
Yeah.
back.
Oh, okay. And he should be able to tell you something about the star chart at least. But if you can find out those 2 pieces of information, I think we'll be on our way.
So you want us to find out about the star chart from Elmander, and the priest could tell us about the bauble?
Possibly, yes. Or vice versa. I don't think the priest would know much about the star chart, but they could know something about the bauble. I'm not sure.
Question, just because now I'm just curious. Does she or Eliza recognize the name Luigi? Because I just want to know.
Oh, Luigi. Yes, he has an emporium. He's a very
Beholder.
friend. Yeah, he's the beholder.
Right.
He has a Beholder Emporium. He's very friendly to everybody that comes in. It's just another tavern. It's way more nicer than the Rock Rat that you were at earlier, if you've ever been there. That's kind of like a divey place. The Beholder's, Luigi's, is much more upscale at the same time. And if you can't find any answers at either the Emporium or the Temple, the mages might be able to help you out with the bauble as well. You know, they're arcane kind of people.
Okay.
The player in me desperately wants to go meet this beholder, but
I know.
not necessarily important.
Yeah, no
for
kidding.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Elamanders. We want to go to him for the star chart, and we wanted to go. Sorry, I'm making notes. What was the other one?
The
for
temple
bauble?
or the mages for the bauble.
Mage
Or the Friendly Beholder
or
fence.
Temple.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Fingers
That's door
knows
number 3.
who he immediately would prefer to deal with.
That's
So-
for the after party.
The mages
a-
probably know me, and the priests are, well, less I have to do with that, the better.
So since we've established that the way to pay people when you want them to do something is to throw a bag of coins at them, at some point between here and our next stop, I want to find a small bag. We have a few of them now. Put some like rocks and stuff in it to make it feel heavier than it is. Then just put some copper coins on the top so that when we have to pay someone, I can do it in the appropriate custom that has been established in this module.
Yep. Throwing coins at people. Yep, not a
The
problem.
lore now. That is definitely the lore.
It's canon.
Where does the party want to go?
Well, let's start.
I want to
with-
go back to Elmanders.
Yeah, let's go to Elamanders.
Okay. You walk in Elman.
Oh, you're back again. Great to see you all.
In his elvish voice.
We're here as paying customers this time.
Do it.
Oh, what do you have?
Do it.
We have a star map that we need your help with.
Oh, let me see it.
I assume somebody in the party has it. We show it to them.
We give him the star map.
Yep. Here it is. It's a map of white dots on a black mat. Isn't it amazing?
He looks at it. He holds it. Kind of holds it upside down for a second. Holds it to a right angle. And
This guy knows nothing.
and looks to the back of it. Kind of looks at it. And he's,
I've never seen this system anywhere. It's neither in a wild space system that I've ever documented, but this is absolutely fascinating. So it's I don't know where it is. This is literally something that is unknown.
It sounds like it could be valuable.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you'd like to make a copy in lieu of any other kind of payment.
Well, my services are free for you. If you want to buy a star map from me, it's about 800 gold pieces.
I see.
But if you would just like me to interpret and look as a friendly star chart master myself, I'm always interested in finding these relics and old. But I've never seen any. Do you mind if I make a copy of this?
As long as you can do it quickly. We don't have a lot of time.
Oh, understandable.
makes a quick copy of all of it and says,
Sorry, I can't help you, but I don't know if I'm literally the resident genius on star maps, and if I don't know where this is going, no one else will here for sure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
Have
Have you ever seen one of these baubles? And I'm going to show him the bauble as well.
Ooh, that is very pretty and sparkly. No, I'm not familiar with baubles, but those mages, though, they know everything about magical baubles. I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
I'll just warn you, they argue a lot, and amongst themselves, and it takes forever to get answers. Half the time, their answers aren't even right. They make stuff up just to seem smart. I'll just give you that little warning now.
Thanks for the
Don't worry,
tip.
we got bags of payment for them. They'll cooperate, and I pull out one of my heavy sacks.
Wow, that
Which one?
The one that does 1d10.
Okay.
Throw it in his face.
So, Jeff, I have a background trait for Professor Fingers called Researcher,
okay.
which means that I can usually have a good idea of where to track down leads. So this star chart, is it something not intended for this adventure right now, or do I get an idea like, is there somewhere else we could go to get a lead on this star chart?
Or
Or is it just a mystery for now?
It's a mystery for now.
Okay.
So
perfect.
what your character knows is that you've brought it to the resident star chart master. He doesn't know, he's never seen it, and he doesn't know where this wild space system is, even if it's in a wild space system.
Okay, perfect.
Like it's very, very curious to him because he's never seen anything like this before. He doesn't know where this charts to, and he's been around, like being an elf and 300-400 years old. It's very fascinating to him because it's new. Like, is this an undiscovered world? Is this an undiscovered terror? Like, what is going on? Because it's in all of his knowledge of star charts, and which is very vast in the spaces, he's never seen this before.
The answer to the best place to find info on this is this guy, and we're here.
All right, let's go. Mages for the thing, or do you want to check the beholder?
Want to check the beholder?
You might actually have information, like arcane or underground information that.
Yeah, like beholders know stuff.
Yep.
Let's go talk to the beholder.
I have a question for the party. I'm fine with the beholder idea, but since we've been told that some of the people may either be trying to deceive us because they don't know what they're talking about, does anyone in the party have any sort of magic that could compel truthful behavior or make people more favorable to be honest with us?
Not me.
I have Thunderwave. Does that count?
I mean,
No.
out of game, I'm asking, do you have anything like Charm versus Zone of Truth, something like that? But
It's
I mean, in-game, my
amazing
character's not magic.
how many different types of things you can unlock with judicious use of thieves' tools.
All right.
Okay, so where do you guys want to go?
The Happy Beholder Tavern.
Luigi.
Yes.
Let's go meet Luigi.
Everybody wants to meet Luigi, always.
No plumber jokes, please.
Super Mario!
Sorry.
It's gotta be. The Happy Beholder is a famous tavern on Brawl known for its proprietor, a friendly, lawful neutral beholder named Large Luigi. And sadly, there's no art for Large Luigi. He is very knowledgeable, and unlike most others on the Rock, he knows he shares his information freely. You see him floating behind the bar, kind of slinging drinks with the tentacles, hanging out, smoking a very large stogie.
Nice.
Wait a second. How does he get it in his mouth?
Telekinesis, man.
I was gonna say one of those things is.
It just floats around.
He's got a cigar assistant that literally puts it in his mouth and lights it for him.
That actually is the lore I hope we can achieve.
You see a parrot on his shoulder
Amazing.
fly towards you and mimics in a voice, "Oh, let's have a seat, have a seat, have a seat," and flies over to one of the tables and perches on one of the tables.
So I will go over to the table where the parrot is, and in the parrot's voice, I will say, "Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat," and I'll sit beside the parrot.
Amazing.
The parrot looks very
left,
confused and almost in love. Kind of jumps up onto your shoulder and starts nestling and corroding into you at the same time. Oh, sit on my lap, sit on my lap, sit on my lap.
I will literally try to sit in the parrot's lap, and I will use the parrot's voice saying, "Sit in my lap, sit in my lap, sit in my lap."
Large Luigi floats on over and says,
"Oh, looks like all of you, adventurers need like some ale or some Keith, or what can I get everyone here?"
Refreshments first, information second.
Oh, I can do both. What do you know? What kind of refreshments are you looking for? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic? We make the finest Keith around, too, at the same time.
Door
I'll
number
have
one.
Keith. Keith sounds great.
Keith?
Case.
Keith, 5
Orange
Keith.
whips, orange whips, orange whips, orange whips.
5 Keith.
and literally does circles around to you can telekinetically a voice goes off into the off corner, and you see another person kind of look over, kind of give a nod, and start preparing your case for you.
Well, while the drinks are getting ready, you said you needed some information. What sort are you looking for?
Who has the bauble in their possession?
I've been showing people, so.
We've been showing people his bobble.
If
Show
no one
him your
else claimed
bauble.
it, I
Ask him
totally
if he's
walked
seen
off.
one of those before.
The finger's like, what? Yeah, you've been around, Luigi. What can you tell me about this? And I flourish the bauble.
That is absolutely beautiful. I personally don't know anything about baubles, but I'm pretty sure that the mages here in town at the guild hall have them, might have some, or the priests in the temple. They're pretty knowledgeable in the arcane. Myself, I'm just a lowly beholder bartender.
And the case starts coming up and drops in each one of at your tables and the seats.
I'd like an iced cave, please.
Ice Keith? Anyone else? Ice Keith? Ice Keith? Ice Keith? Ice Keith?
Hot is good.
No,
Hot
thank
is
you.
good.
Fine.
Oh, one ice case, please.
And literally does the wraparound again, twirls his fingers. The human in the corner kind of nods, gives a salute and starts making an iced cake.
Nice.
Besides the ice cake, sorry, go
Mr.
ahead.
Luigi, we got another question, and then I pull up the star map, and I'm like, you know what? We went to that Elmander guy who was supposed to be an expert, but he knew jack squat about this. You want to show him up? You ever seen something like this before?
Oh, well, he is the resident knowledge bearer on all star maps, and if he doesn't know, I don't think anyone will. And I'm more than willing to look at it.
For you, and he kind of looks at it, spins it around a whole bunch of times, kind of looks at it upside down, looks on the back of it.
To me, it just looks like another star map. I don't know directions very well. I'm only a beholder, right?
I have a question, Luigi.
Another one who needs therapy, Luigi.
We've been suggested that we talk to the mages and the priests about the bauble, but I've also heard that sometimes the mages don't 100% know when they'll make stuff up. So would you say it would be more reliable for us to go to the priests, or do you think no, the mages are fine?
Oh, the mages are fine at the same time, and they do know some things, but they just make things up too at the same time if they don't understand it. And maybe no one has explained the temple district to you all. We have individual temples per gods. I think there's about 12 different deities that people pray to around here, and so you could pick which deity you'd like to go to and their corresponding temple, of course.
Good to know. Thanks for the help.
And more Keith, iced Keith.
It certainly smells good, but it tastes awful. Bring me an ale, please.
Oh, one of me, finally.
And then literally kind of looks over to the human bartender again, kind of gives him and human bartender comes over with a big frothing ale.
There we go.
You should make an Irish case. There you go.
I started pointing to everybody at the table. Ale, 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 ale. I think we need 5 more, and if they don't drink it, I will.
Jeff,
Yeah.
this Luigi keeps saying things like, "Oh, I'm just a simple bartender. Oh, I don't know these things. I'm just a simple bartender." Can I insight check him if he's being very falsely modest, or if he really is just that?
Sure, of course.
Because everyone keeps referring him to us. I'm not that great at this, but
Heyo.
yeah.
20's happened.
You are today. You see him to be sincere that yes, he is a beholder, and yes, he is very popular and has a lot of information, but at the same time, very limited into the information that he has.
He's
Oh,
truly
so he's like the
telling us to be helpful.
Yeah.
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 He could tell us where to go about other things, but probably not about these things. All right,
Okay.
I get it.
Correct.
I guess the mages, because unless we want to spend time discussing which temple god to go to, let's just go to the mages.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Fingers suggest going to the mages.
As soon as I'm done this drink and that drink.
And that drink, and that drink, and that drink.
Can I get a to-go cup?
There's no open carry laws here.
He brings over a sippy cup for you.
I mean, open container laws. I think open carry. There's probably none of those laws either, though. Just something a little different.
So you wander over to the Mages Guild House, which is a sturdy 3-story building, very similar to all of the other buildings. It's an open door policy. The doors are open, and then you can see about 5-6 mages kind of hanging out inside having a discussion.
Hello, fellow academics.
Oh,
I am Professor Cornelius.
Sorry, do you say that with
Cobbleback.
finger quotes? Fellow academics with finger quotes?
No,
Okay,
I
just
am
paint a
a
picture.
professor of draconic syntax. I just also have other talents. I spend most of my time in academia. Ha, if you think adventuring's deadly, you've never tried to get tenure at the right place.
The 5 mages walk over to you, present themselves, and say,
Why, welcome to the Mage. Would you like to buy a membership here? We are a loose federation of either short-term or long-term guests. Everybody must pay their dues as well here, though.
Sure. How much for a short-term membership?
Oh, that would be 1 silver piece each. And the benefits of the membership include access to hard-to-find spell components, the use of the Guild's research facilities, and the prospect of professional discourse with others of similar minds.
Well, I think we're absolutely could use some discourse. So I'll spend half a gold piece and pay for all of our memberships.
Oh,
Even Ragnar.
Ragnar's
Even if-
very upset that he can't throw this heavy bag of coins because 5 silvers is definitely less than what's in the bag. So he's very visibly
Oh,
upset.
I'm sorry, Ragnar. Ragnar, pay the gentleman.
I think this would
Fill
be
it with
overpayment.
rocks. No, just fill it with rocks and enough silver. And there you go.
I'm like, I'll get the next one.
We have come to
Ragnar, for
join the
stepping on your
majory.
toes like that. You had a plan.
I thought I kind of gave you a layup on that one, right?
Well, I was waiting for the tab to show up at the bar, and I was going to throw it in the beholder's big eye, but we skipped over that part. It happened during the commercial.
He's a very happy beholder. He doesn't charge for
Deleted
anything.
scene. Deleted scene.
Deleted,
Sorry.
yeah, exactly. Sorry,
Sorry.
viewers at home. Yeah, we skipped that part. There's swear words, earmuffs. So the 5 mages, okay, receive the gold, and now,
Okay, so what kind of knowledge do you seek?
With a flourish, Professor Fingers presents the bauble and says, "What can you tell me about this?"
Oh,
and so they all 5 mages gather around the bauble. They start talking and then arguing amongst themselves. This lasts for a good 20 minutes. They finally stop and go, are we in consensus finally? 3 votes to 2, but they are in consensus. The mages turn around to you and go,
well, this bauble here has the properties of a guardian emblem. It basically makes the wearer very alert. At the same time, we suspect that there's a dormant entity slumbering within it. This is very, very, very interesting for us at the same time. Would you care to leave it with us for safekeeping?
We have another group we can leave it for safekeeping as well. Plus, I wouldn't want to put the newest college I'm a member of it in any sort of danger.
Oh, well,
Since we've been told that there's a good chance that they are either trying to BS us or don't know it, is there any way I can sort of try and gauge how forthcoming they are?
give me an insight check.
Ugh. Watch, this is going to roll my first 20 of the day. Nope. 3. Ragnar got us a 3.
You have no clue whether they're telling the right or the wrong.
Yeah. Guess we got to take them at their word. Got our silver piece worth.
Oh, so are you sure you don't want? We are very powerful wizards over here, and at the same time, like this is, there's something going on within side of it that we aren't very sure of, but we do need some help. Are you sure you don't want to leave it here with us? Or you're safe to protect it yourselves?
Yes.
We're good.
We've been doing good so far.
Oh, well, that's great that you have it. Okay. But that's about all I know about the bauble. I'm sorry. Do you have any other questions for us?
Do we want to bother showing them the star chart?
You might as
Can't
well.
hurt. We're already here. We already paid our money.
That's true. We show them the star chart.
And they and once again,
Sorry, I was on mute.
they flip it upside down. They flip it backwards.
You should go see Almar. He knows a lot about spell charts here.
Sorry, you said Almar?
We'll take that under advisement.
This is the same guy we went to before.
Yes.
Oh, Elmar. Yes.
Why does Elmander?
That guy's no
Elmander.
Yeah, go see Elmander, the star chart guy. He knows everything about star charts.
You know,
He doesn't know about this one.
He keeps saying that, but he has yet to prove it.
Yeah, that's
Alamander
true.
the salamander.
Yes.
Elmander the imposter.
he's an elf, not a salamander. There are salamanders here, though, if you're curious.
Maybe later. We're not hungry right now.
And then I
Alright.
turn to you and go, well, I could eat.
we just came from a restaurant.
Yeah, but all I had was
um,
drinks.
We can
That's
go
sass.
back and report our findings to the Combine, unless... Does anyone know which god might deal with hidden things and artifacts or anything?
Baubles.
Or
Is
should
there
we
a
just
god of
head
baubles?
That would be
The
amazing.
god of baubles.
Oh, I know. I dig deep into the recesses of my religious knowledge and try to pull the information out of my brain. But
Ooh!
with this -1, you know what I get?
A chart.
An 8.
Mm.
I was like, oh yeah, we want the god of the nighttime, I'm guessing.
Nope.
So to
Dark,
make
oh wait, there's a handout
Goddess of
right
the
here.
moon.
I'm
God
just-
of knowledge.
One of those
there's an
things.
Ogma. There's a priest of Ogma.
all I see is one called Muffin. I think we should go to that one.
Oh, they're on the screen. I'm like,
so yeah, so there is a handout for this. I was just waiting for you guys to finish because I was.
I was just trying to remember if
oh, these are
Spelljammer
literally
had the
Forgotten
same
Realms guide.
gods. Yeah.
Saloon. There we go. That's the one with the picture of the hot chick with the stars around her. That's the one. Go to there.
Or Ogma. Ogma is the god of knowledge.
Okay, so you all know you can pick one place to go to, and that's the only place you get to go to.
Shit.
Okay, but after the mod, we're all going to Muffin because I need to know.
Black hair, wears a dress, Warhammer.
Muffin is the god of. Muffin is a priest of the god of tear.
Justice.
That's amazing. I'm
Mistress is a
voting
good choice,
Ogma.
but that priestess seems a little.
Well, knowledge sounds like a good idea.
yeah. I'm fighting Ogma.
Star charts at night. Moon is at night. I find it hard. I'm the only one connecting these dots or stars, as the case may be. Come on. I thought someone in this group was a
Stars
professor.
and the moon are different.
I like the one who has the built-in encyclopedia, the autonome of Ogma Aotha Thistleweight. Yeah, Ogma.
Ogma.
I
Ogma?
feel a big "I told you so" coming on, but let's do your thing.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, so which one are you going to?
Iothas
Ogma.
Thistleweight.
Thistleweight.
The priest of Ogma, the god of knowledge. Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Yes. Wears spectacles made from bronze, built-in encyclopedia. That sounds right.
Yeah. So you go to Ogma's temple. The priests of Ogma, the gods of knowledge, is Athoa, Thistleweight. It's a little autonome made of bronze, has a built-in encyclopedia, and stands in the doorway of the temple.
What are you doing here? Welcome to the temple.
What can you tell us about this star map? And I pull it out and unroll it, and I flip it upside down a few times, and I hold it up to the light, because I've seen everybody do that. I figure that's part of it. I'm like, here, let me do this for you. This way, and that way, and backwards, and forwards, and to the light, and close your eyes, and top on one foot. What do you think?
I know that Ogma has star charts in his emporium that you should go and check in the emporium to see if he knows anything about the star charts.
Oh my goodness.
And I immediately turn to the party and go, I told you so.
But what we can do here for you is bless and pray for all of you. If you would like
How much
to,
is that going to cost?
Oh, in our temple, it's free.
Throw a bag of free at her.
Somebody fart in a bag and throw it at her.
Would you like to be blessed by myself? It'll only take a few minutes. I will go into a trance, and I'll try to get you a blessing at the same time.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Absolutely. That sounds great.
What about the bauble? Should we show the bauble?
Yeah, let's show the bauble. Like, do you have any information? Do you have any information on this?
Oh, the bauble. Oh.
And she examines it very, very closely.
Maybe you should go to the mages.
Oh my god, I'm going to punch him if that's what he says.
If that's, I just say we start burning things. Like that's.
I'm going back to the bad guy group and just giving them this stuff. That's it, we give up.
Look, this is very annoying. You can deal with it.
Clearly, they won't get anywhere, so the galaxy is safe.
Okay, after being in a trance for a few minutes, the autonome comes out and says,
Oh, the bauble contains something magnificent inside of it, which can be summoned by using a specific ritual.
Oh, any idea what ritual we should use?
Oh, yes, there is a specific ritual that must be performed on a specific location. Give me a few minutes to trance, and I can tell you what the ritual is, how many people you will need to do it, and where the location is.
Yeah,
Okay.
this temple's getting a donation.
she goes into her trance. The autonome goes into her trance. When she comes out again,
The autonome is loading.
the autonome is loading,
Recalculating.
recalculating.
Reticulating spawns.
So describes the ritual that needs to be performed.
You need 6 people
One short.
To perform the
No,
ritual.
we got Eliza.
Oh, right. She'll do it.
You can stand in, but at the same time, if you have a group of people, they could probably assist you as well.
Mm-hmm.
You need to specifically do this ritual at sundown
Okay.
on the docks.
What time is it now?
Probably an hour from sundown.
All right.
I can tell you that whatever is being summoned from this entity from inside of the bauble isn't a devil or a demon. And my daddy has told me that whatever is going to support you in your efforts, that whatever entity will be coming out of the bauble will only aid you and assist you.
So it's good. It's positive.
It's not negative.
Okay, fair enough.
I can reach
take
out.
it.
I can reach out to the Clan Combine if you would like to, and get them to assist in the ritual.
Oh, we have already gotten in with them, but thank you so much,
okay.
Priest Thistleweight.
Yes. Well, and I am here for you at the same. And if there's any helpful spells that you would need, with a small donation, you can get some spells as well.
This is your chance to throw a bag at her.
So she gives you a list of spells.
Raynar? I'm not hearing a lot of bag throwing.
I hand her a silver piece. Shit.
Well, this is great. If you give me 10 gold pieces, though, I can give you a cure wound spell.
Ah,
So it's basically all the spells that you can buy at any emporium.
fantastic.
Okay,
Right.
beautiful.
We
Just-
need to though.
No, I'm at full health.
That's up to you and up to the characters, but it's this point in the adventure where you can go in and get whatever you need, right?
Like-
But
I
I'm
can
a
cure
druid. I
wounds.
can cast cure wounds.
Yeah. It's like, I can do that.
Look, we
You're
only
not
got
special.
an hour/13 minutes until sundown. We've got a motor.
Yeah, let's not buy anything.
Let's
please.
go.
And then,
Thank you, and goes to Narcissa.
Yes.
or Nestling, because or stage left, because you can do spells too.
One of you, I will grant a blessing to. Which one of you wants the blessing?
Well, Narcissa's the only full caster, so.
All right. I'll
right.
take it.
And she gives you a command.
Okay.
So it's basically the command spell
Oh, great.
that you can call whenever you want to as a bonus action.
Okay.
As a
Oh.
bonus action.
That's cool.
And she does a blessing on you at the same time. And says,
Okay, you must haste as the sun is going down very shortly.
All right, to the Combine Collective.
All right.
Collective Combine.
okay, so you head back to the Collective Combine.
So that's going to wrap up part 3. Join us next episode for part 4 and the finale of Rock, Paper, Pistols. This is the Dungeon Master Academy series, Mastering the Realms. I'm Dungeon Master Jeff. Peace out.